how are you?
Well, yourself?
Fantastic.
I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm excited to be here. Your smile is so beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. Yours as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Really pretty, and I love the lip color.
Okay, all right, all right.
What is that?
You know, my favorite is Fenty. I want to make sure I do a shout out to Fenty. Before we mic up, let's talk about this new wine that you got actually, and I'm super excited. By the way, I just want to let you know that I have a nail appointment tomorrow, so my nails are not together. So don't pay attention to the nails. This wine, Petty. How would you pronounce that?
I will pronounce it petty. And make the T at the end silent.
Okay, so petty. All right. So here's the wine, 2014, by the way. Is it good to drink wine that's 10 years old? Is it like scotch, or whiskey, where the older the wine is, the better the older the drink is,
yeah,
the better?
I was gonna ask you that. Is that it? Because
so I wasn't sure, but they were still selling it at the store. So, and when you brought it, I was like, let's give it a try. Just a little bit.
For me a little.
For you a little bit.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me just tell you guys a little bit about it before we try it. 2014, as Timara mentioned.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say that was when Timara graduated high school. I said at no point did we discuss speaking of our age.
No.
Right now we are no age. We're in travel mode. We have no age and we have no home.
All right, and so this is from South Africa. This is also my first wine from South Africa.
Wow.
Yes, I've never had wine from South Africa. So you want to go first?
Sure, I'll taste it. Even though it's a little bit more than a taste in here.
Is something in there?
No, nothing's in there. It just tastes a little earthy. Maybe it's because it's from the motherland. Speaking of motherland, y'all, this is my mother. I know you guys, they your daughter. That's my mom.
Yes. This is so delicious. And I have to say, it doesn't taste like any cab I have ever had before. This has like a lot of spices in it.
That's what I was saying. Spicy, earthy, woody. Like, this isn't fragrance, but speaking of spicy, earthy, woody, I want to show them one of our brand new fragrances that we got.
Okay, well, let's grab that. Let's grab it.
It's Jimmy Choo.
Ooh, I like Jimmy Choo.
Fever.
Let me smell that.
Tell me what you think about it. Yeah, get a little bit on the skin. Now, you don't rub it in.
Oh.
You know that. You don't rub in perfume because it crushes the notes, then it changes it.
What?
So you're like, oh, this doesn't smell like how I thought I wanted it. I'm returning it. What are you? Putting it on like lotion? It's not lotion.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it crushes the notes.
That smells so good. I mean, honest to goodness,
it's one of my absolute faves.
I can see why. And it's not overpowering.
Powering.
How do you say it?
Powering.
Bearing. It doesn't overpower me.
Right.
Like, you know how sometimes people spray and you be like, oh my gosh, did you take a bath in it? No, this is it just smells really, really good.
Now you can press, you can tap, but at no point should you be like, not Vaseline.
This smells really good. Yeah, so I like that 100%.
One of the guys that I showed this to, he said it reminded him of Nobu. Like a date night, Nobu. Like, perfect.
It feels like a date night, but it also feels like I want to make myself feel good and take a nice hot bath and put a little bit on afterwards.
Wow.
And I can either step out in my little black dress or I can step into the bed with a book and still be okay with this fragrance.
Well put, sister.
Yes, I like that. That smells so good. I love that.
So let's get into the holiday questions because this is 12th day of Christmas. My true love gave me petite wine. But I wanted to ask you a couple of questions about the holiday time. I'm listening. What is your most memorable Christmas or Christmas Eve?
So you have always been the one that remember all the dates and all the details, so I can't say what year it was or anything like that. What I remember the most is...
Your most memorable Christmas.
What I remember the most is... all of them. Like, honestly, I think it's the tradition of us being together on Christmas that makes the difference. Like, it's no one thing. It's not like, oh, I got this gift or I got this gift, right?
Right.
It is just always us being together, and that is the Christmas. You know, it's just us being together. And then when we're not, it feels like there's only been one time that maybe.
When have we ever?
We've always been together, but I'm talking about the other pieces. The other people of the family.
Familiar,
you know,
true.
Like, you know, some of our family they don't live in the same place.
Yes.
You know, so not having all of them sometimes feels weird. But I just remember that I'm always excited about being with family. And when I give gifts, I give gifts because it makes people smile. But I don't think that Christmas is about the gift giving, because the gift that we have was God, was Jesus. But I truly enjoy us being together. What about you? Oh, I do have one. Okay, real bad. When we decided that we wanted to create a new tradition.
Okay.
And a tradition, I was fighting because I didn't really want to do this tradition. I was like stuck in my ways. But the tradition was to go out somewhere, like ice skating.
Okay, Granny, we about
I don't think I'm gonna do this.
You already paid money.
My ankles are wobbling already.
Or go to the zoo. I enjoy those. Even though it's super cold. Like, imagine going to the zoo and it's super cold, but it was still exciting and fun.
I definitely see that.
What about for you?
What?
What was your most memorable?
Christmas?
Yes. Or holiday period.
Holiday period. Well, Easter? It is the 12 days of Christmas this
Christmas. Christmas only.
Okay. Christmas only might.
Or Hanukkah, because you celebrated Hanukkah too.
I did. What was that about?
I mean, you know, your school that you went to. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting back into Hanukkah. Maybe we can look into Hanukkah as
Let's
well.
see what Hanukkah's talking about, because Hanukkah? No, I cannot imagine me 4 years old saying, Hanukkah?
You did.
Hanukkah.
Yes, mix it up a little bit. So what was it for you?
I would just say my most memorable Christmas, because I remember the tree so heavy, had to be 3931 McCree. Pre-BB. Pre-BB. So, and the Christmas tree was blue, green, red, yellow, purple, blue, green, red, yellow,
Was that
purple.
Are we talking about the ornaments on the tree?
Ornaments on the tree.
Did we have a real tree? Because I know we had a real tree a couple years. I just don't remember.
I don't know if it was real. This might have been one of the years that it was real. All I remember is just that tree. Speaking of Creed, that tree being super colorful. And I really want to have another colorful tree. Now it's minimalist because it's just kind of like me. You know, I'm in like an apartment, my own studio, so it's very small. Although when I plan to have a whole bunch of kids around, the tree has to be multicolored.
You know, but that brings up another point. Do you think the tree, and you guys put in the comments as well, because we want to know. Do you think that putting up the tree and all the decorations, is it only for when you have kids? Like, do people do it only when they have kids? And when you get older, are you like, okay, if all of my kids are out of the house now, I'm not really doing that? Or do you want to keep doing it no matter what? I'm just curious.
And we'll take a break. We'll be right back while you guys write that comment. I think when you're an adult is the best time to put up the tree. I don't think the tradition ends when the kids turn 16, because they not gonna care anyways. And what we going off they vibes?
You know, I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, I just feel like, you know, once the kids are out of the house, I think grandkids. I think it's the grandkids that make you want to keep putting up the tree.
So if there's no,
so that in between section, you be like, we don't even need no tree up. Like, ain't no kids in the house. Only grown people. There are no kids in the house. Only grown people. I think it's the grandkids.
Oh, so you're saying like once the kids get out the house, it's free range.
Yes, until the grandkids are born.
But what if your kid have a kid before they even move out?
Then there's no break.
There's no break.
Constantly just by saying that, that came to mind.
Yeah,
So,
that's a great question.
Yes, yes.
Okay, my second question I have for you for our 12 days of Christmas, my true love gave me a bottle of petite. What is your favorite New Year's celebration spot? And yeah.
Okay, my favorite New Year celebration spot used to be my home when I lived in a different place.
Where?
When we lived in St. Louis.
Okay.
So that was my favorite place, and the reason why is because we used to have parties. So in our home, we would always have the New Year's Eve party. So we would have all these people come over. We would have a DJ sometime. And I'm sad to say this is so bad, but we would, the next morning we would wake up and it would be like 30 bottles of wine that we're like putting in the trash. I don't do that anymore.
Where was I during these parties?
The parties always allowed young adults and children to be at the parties.
So you guys had a in-house daycare.
You guys were upstairs during this time. Looking back, I wasn't perfect, but looking back, maybe we should not have, had so much to drink, since we've been talking about wine today. But we always did the New Year's Eve party where we can have our children there, because I didn't want our children to be somewhere else. I wanted to bring the New Year's in with them, but they were kind of up doing their own special thing, and we were kind of doing the adult thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's totally fine. Like, even just stepping into my adulthood and seeing my friends have kids, and we are downstairs or they're upstairs and we're having a party. I think if you can control your liquor and you don't hang your kid from the banister, well, that makes me think of Michael Jackson, but just whatever he was going through. I think that is how it is supposed to be.
Right, where you can bring it in with your family.
Yeah, I think Cardi B and Culture's in her room playing, and Cardi B's downstairs going live.
Okay. Yeah,
and because they're 30. And you were 30.
And we teach
38.
It's just better to have your kids in the house with you. But I did have one New Year's Eve.
Without me?
Yes, that was phenomenal. Not that it was phenomenal because you weren't there, because I always want you there. But it was phenomenal, and it was in New York. And it was the first time ever being in New York. And New York New Year's Eve, that's where they drop the ball, and they're like 10, 9, 8, and they do that whole thing. And I was there for that. And that was so much fun. But it was cold. When I say it was cold, it was cold, it was cold, it was cold. So I haven't been back because I don't enjoy it enough to be cold anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
I do not remember you going to New York for New Year's.
Yeah, you were young.
I was young.
You were young.
Somebody was babysitting me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, somebody was babysitting you.
Yeah. Can I have a refill of bottle of petite? I'm just loving our 12 days of Christmas. Not too much. A little more. Thank you. I mean, you gotta put it, you have to have it over this, or it's like the hump.
I don't know. It depends on how you look at it.
She wants to savor this wine because we got it in 2014, but I'm the one that purchased her. So speaking of 2014, do you have a specific year you're looking forward to?
I am looking forward to every year to be alive. Every single year. Every single year has a new joy. Sometimes it has new sadness,
sorrow,
or challenges. But
sure.
I truly believe that challenges they really mean opportunity. So I try to look at my challenges like, what am I supposed to learn from this challenge, and what am I supposed to do? But I'm really looking forward to 2025.
Really?
And just because it's a new year, I always look forward to new years. Like, it's like a new start.
Yes.
A new year is a new start.
Yes.
A new quarter is a new start. A new month is a new start. A new week is a new start.
Wait. This next second, that's a new second.
That's a new second. Yes. That's a new second. So that's the newness.
Hey. Speaking of new, Jacquees just dropped his holiday album.
Nice. I like Jacquees.
Do you really? Because he gets a lot of flashback from critics and commentaries.
That's only because he said he was the king of R&B. If he had not said he was the king of R&B, I don't think anyone would have ever said anything.
Oh.
Right? That's why I personally think he gets the flashback.
Yeah.
But I truly enjoy him.
I mean, I think he gets the flashback just because anybody, you know, any artist, any celebrity, even sports people, when Muhammad Ali said he was the greatest, do you think that every single household thought that he was the greatest? Or did they laugh like you laughed? Or was he actually the greatest?
But it doesn't matter what other people think. It don't matter if they think you're the greatest. You have to believe in your heart that you're the greatest.
You gotta believe.
Right.
You the king of R&B.
If you believe that, then forget about what everybody else thinks, because that's how you're going to, that's what's going to be required for you to be the best in whatever you do. Yes. Is that you believe in yourself. Because the world won't believe in you. The world is all about trying to bring other people down. You have to forget them. You got to make sure you believe in yourself, because some people are not going to believe in you, and that's okay too. Because the haters, you can feed off of them too.
No. So we are going to do a contest of who can wrap the gifts the fastest, but she doesn't want to do it today because her nails aren't done. So,
I mean, I have 1, 2.
I told her to keep them on, but she was over here taking them
4
off.
or 5. The polish.
She got 4 reds. Mine isn't done either. We can still do like a. Nah, you've been drinking. I don't want you to cut the scissors on you.
Yeah, we will come back
tomorrow.
For
the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave me.
Oh, and we're gonna talk about what did your true love, one of the things that your true love gave to you. Just one.
Ooh.
And that true love was just for the moment, right? Because we know sometimes true loves don't stay the whole time. That meant that they was just the love. So we gonna just maybe the love, just that moment.
Okay.
Right, just at the moment.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Yes.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching our 12th day of Christmas Day 1.
Hey.
We are on day 1. Any more questions do you have for me? Any holiday questions or anything?
What are you wearing on the holiday? Because you know, you can't just show up at the holiday like the rest of us. The rest of us be like, we're going to put on whatever.
Pajamas?
You got to have a whole outfit. Do you know what you're wearing yet?
I don't know what I'm wearing yet.
Oh, I cannot wait to the day of Christmas so we can see what she's wearing, because she always show up in something different, something fashion, always. I can't wait to see it, and you can tell us all about it.
Well, thank you so much. I look forward to everything on this 12th day of Christmas. We have gift wrapping to look forward to. We have fashion. Yes. I literally wonder what my true love is going to... I truly... No, I wonder what my true love is going to give to me tomorrow. Because today they gave us some bottle of petite.
Okay.
So you want to sing with me?
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
On the 12th.
Is it 12th or 1st? Let's do 12th.
Okay, go ahead. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
a new bottle of petite.
Hey, thank you for joining.
Thanks for watching.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can make sure that you see all the 12 days of Christmas coming up, because we got some good stuff.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button. And y'all thought that I was loud. Where do you think I get it from?
Until next time.
We gotta do like something that we do for 12 days. You wanna do a kiss look?
Sure. Until next time.
Do it again. My arm was a little too long.
And then are we kissing and then blowing? Or are we just blowing and kissing? What are we doing?
What is it?
It's, okay, I did it wrong. I said what? Okay, you ready?
Okay. Until next time. You wanna say it at the same time?
Yeah. Until next time.